If you're thinking about a career change or a transition in 2025, you're going to want to stick around for today's video because I am going to share with you 4 key shifts that will bring about just thriving in your career transition. Hi, I'm Jeanette, the North End Coach, and I am so glad that you have joined me here today. So let's jump into the first key shift to make to bring about a thriving career change or transition. And that is we're going to go for a letter grade C. Yeah, like we're talking about in the old, school days where we would get letter grades A, B, C, D, F. And, C is a passing grade, but, an A is an excelling grade. And so for many of us, going after the letter grade A has been just hardwired in that is what we do and that is the only way to go about it. That certainly was true, for many, many years in my career. The last period of 15 years I spent working in a staff position at Stanford University. So you can imagine that going after the letter grade A was something culturally that was highly encouraged. But the shift to really bring about a change to a thriving career, particularly if you are mid-career or later, um, actually transitioning to that C grade, which, percentage-wise is like 70%, right? Instead of, the A being 90 to 100%. If you think about making a change and really just focus on the most important 70%, that's going to bring you a thriving career. We don't have to go for the perfection of the change and have all our I's dotted and our T's crossed, but letting loose a little bit and being okay with, no, this is a 70% solution. This is where I want to go. It seems counterintuitive, but it actually will bring about so much more thriving in this career transition, opening up so many different doors, out of the box thinking that I'm going only for the A grade, check, check, check on all those boxes. It just doesn't allow. So that 70%, being okay with that, in fact, having that as the goal instead of the perfectionism, thinking of going for the A grade solution, that's going to open up a lot more possibilities. All right, the second shift that is going to bring you a thriving career transition is to embrace the alternative you. So, what comes to mind? Do you remember the sitcom, the original sitcom Bewitched, where there's Samantha, the good witch, and she sometimes is visited in some of the episodes by her, you know, alter ego cousin Serena, who is sort of the version of the air quotes around bad, but she's just kind of a more open to living life sort of an approach than Samantha's a little bit more buttoned up, follow all of the rules approach. What I'm suggesting here is not that we become, bad in how we approach things, but just that we embrace maybe not following all of the exact rules for success that we have had ingrained in us from the start. So if we can, let go a little bit, not saying, let go entirely of the Samantha personality, but if we can put on a bit of the Serena persona in how we look at alternatives for our career, that too is going to open up sort of the out of the box thinking that is so important at this stage in our careers as we think about different sorts of career alternatives. Now, the third idea for really thriving, the shift that you can make to really thrive, is embrace a little bit of the nostalgia connected to the younger you, like the you of your childhood, the you of, your youth and early adulthood. What were some of the things at that particular period of time that just captured your your heart and your dreams and your sense of fun and adventure. What are some of those nostalgic things? Like in the video before this one, I don't know, spontaneously the idea of bubble yum, this, bubble gum product from my elementary school years popped into my head. And I remembered like how much we really enjoyed, and wanted to get our hands on packages of bubble yum. So like thinking about some of those things that brought you joy in your early years can help you to reconnect with the person that you were at that time and the person that, deep down you still are. So is it like a fascination with, train sets or train travel or Richard Scarry books or just the things that were such joy-filled parts of your earlier years that can help drive some of the like refreshed energy that will help you to thrive as you make this career transition. All right, the last tip around or shift that we need to make to really thrive in a career transition is embrace you. Embrace the uniqueness of you. I think many of us spend a lot of our careers trying to fit ourselves into boxes that maybe generally we fit pretty well in, but there are some like tight corners or places that, just were never a good fit for us. And what I'm suggesting at this particular juncture, as you think about a career transition, a career change, mid-career or later, is it's time. It's time to actually like settle into the uniqueness of you and the unique expertise and experience that you bring to a career, rather than thinking of the negative side of things like, concerns about ageism and, the things that we kind of discourage ourselves with at a later career change. No, let's embrace all of the uniqueness that we have, all of the wisdom that we have gained over these years of experience. It's invaluable. And if ageism is going to get in the way, well, you don't want to be with those people anyway. You want to find that space where you're not kind of stuck in the box having to fit into something that doesn't make sense. You want to be in the place where you can be the unique you. And the truth of it is, you're the only one who can be the unique you. There's nobody else that can bring that. And the world needs the unique you that you have to bring. So let's look at the kind of opportunities, the out of the box opportunities that are out there that will value and reward all of the expertise and experience that has been so hard earned at this particular juncture in our careers. So that's what I have for you today around these shifts that are really going to bring about thriving in a career transition or change. They may feel counterintuitive to you. They may feel like, wait, that's exactly what I haven't been programmed to do, but that's the point. We need some new thinking at this point so we can get out of the old patterns and really start to thrive at this stage in our career. I'm so glad that you've joined me. I would love to have a conversation with you about this in comments. Please like, subscribe, and join me there on the channel. And I will be back in a couple days with another video. Thanks so much. Take care.